fill this up, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Hmm? Mm-hmm. I see. Oh.
Like, why? Why?
I'm just impressed by your skill, that's all.
I should be a bartender.
I can't tell if you do well or not. Because, like, you know, you're you, right? And I say that with all the love in my heart for you. You know, I've enjoyed all of it for this long period of time. And, you know, you are you, which presents its logistical issues for some people, but you still draw people to you all the same. So I think you probably do well, but the thing about bars is they can be dangerous, especially if people get drunk.
Yeah.
So you might be physically accosted.
Yeah.
So
I'll just have a gun.
It's a bar. You might be able to. See if you're safe.
Can I use that as an excuse? A drunk man threatened me, so I shot him in cold blood.
I don't quite know if that'll work.
I feel like a judge in America would be like, yes, that is why why guns are legal.
This is why we keep guns legal.
And also, it's America, so, like, that's fine.
Our twinks must self-protect.
Yeah.
Let them have guns. Hashtag, that's gonna be my presidential campaign. Let twinks have guns. For America, for the world. Would you vote for me?
No.
Listeners, would you vote for me? Let twinks have guns 2029. That's not when an election year is.
Okay, so we're on a ship. We're on a boat.
Yeah, we're on a space boat.
Yeah.
Space boat.
Right.
It's we're going to Khemia.
That was a school days joke, right? The I'm on a boat. Is that what that was from?
I mean, there's several joke things that talked about being on a boat, I think.
Yeah. I think there was one involving school days, but I don't quite remember.
It might be. I don't know.
That's a classic anime that everyone should watch.
Vintage, even.
Yeah. It's aged like
this
fine
point,
wine.
I mean, yeah, kinda.
Just like anytime like I think about school days, I feel like have a wine glass. I'm like,
yes, only the cultured. Oh, what are we gonna watch after this? Handshakers. Let me uncork my finest port.
So Darren, we're doing a full watch along of Handshakers, right?
You'd have to get me drunk.
I wouldn't let you. I wouldn't let you. You gotta be sober. You gotta be drinking
after
that Handshakers in. Yeah.
I don't know if I could. I don't know if I'm strong enough.
I fucking love Handshakers so much.
It's just a lot.
It's so much.
It's exhausting.
My favorite part about Handshakers is that you can tell it was cool within the eyes of the creators.
You thought it was the coolest shit.
Yeah. Even more so with its sequel Wise. Which is a better show.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is vastly improved. That doesn't mean it's good. Though it still, like, brings actual tears to my eyes. Knowing that there was a sequel to Handshakers.
And you found that out on accident, basically.
Yeah.
Which is wonderful.
It's absolutely beautiful. It's tears of joy.
Man. So,
yeah.
Let's see. The most recent thing that Project Go Hands...
They're still doing the K-Sub franchise, right?
K-Sub?
Well, the K franchise, the anime with K and colon.
There's
stuff.
K Return of Kings. The newest thing they did is Project Shard, Scar of the Praetor.
Guess I know what I'm watching.
It was released in 2021.
Lit. They're good. They're a good production. No, that's a lie. They're a fun production staff. There we go.
That's better.
Uh, uh,
And they worked on the film.
Hmm?
Setokai Yaku Indomo, the movie too.
yeah. Okay, that's stuff to look down. But all right. The suddenness of it all, and the odd sensation of seeing such a quick movement, yet feeling none of it, makes my stomach turn. My body leans forward as if wanting to fall out of the window, and I force myself upright before the others notice. Yeah, before the others might notice. Luckily, Amicus and Veterus.
Oh yeah, Amicus is here.
Yeah, Amicus is here. Do you not like the Amikins?
He's a guy for sure.
Alright. Are looking out the window as well, seemingly untroubled. My sudden lurch gets the attention of who is behind me, though, and Neferu gently holds onto my elbow.
Are you alright? Oh, real quick.
Yeah.
Here's our...
Oh my god, is that the new thing?
Yeah, this is that.
God, this is such a Go Hands cast. This is such a Go Hands production.
And they're in twos again.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
Oh no, I wonder if that means it's going to be the same thing. I can't, I don't know if it's going to be the same thing, but yeah.
I might have to look into this.
That's them though. This is a much better res.
Oh my god, he's wearing the stupid shorts with the leggings under. I hate this look. It looks so dope. And he's wearing a coat on top with a scarf. Ugh. Oh my god, this man.
And he looks like he's paired up with this cat right here.
Yeah, yeah.
Because these look like, I'm pretty sure this is our main man.
Yeah, yeah. I kind of can't deal with this.
This fucking...
This whole ensemble with these losers over here.
He looks like they climbed out of fucking Helsing.
What was the name of this?
This is Scar. Hold on, Project Scarred. Scar on the Praetor.
I can't. There usually weren't windows on the few transport ships I'd been on in the past, but now that I can see, it's almost like when I would go sailing with friends on the ocean, and I would become terribly.
There we go.
We just had to go through every variant possible. This was all at once, though. Fine. I'm fine. Well,
you don't look fine.
The big Wolverine, Siddles. Sidles?
Mm-hmm.
Siddles.
No.
But it looks like Siddles.
But it's not.
This is bullshit. This word is bullshit. Up to Neferu, looking at me closely, which is exactly what I'd rather not be happening right now. Then the stars bend in the most queasy.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what that word is?
Yep.
Queasy way imaginable, and I stumble to the side again.
Oh, we lost them. They jumped into hyperspace.
Right.
You are most certainly not fine. Is this your first time in the stretch? Well, of course he hasn't, Neff. The hell do you think?
Neferu is moving me away from the window, but I'm already looking away, horrified. Not by the stretch, but because of the feeling growing inside me. I'm going to vomit in front of everyone.
Shameful.
We're playing as a vomity boy.
Yeah, he's already lost it a few times. Huh?
Yeah, he's a queasy lad.
Little queasy fella. Yeah. Sometimes it happens.
Yeah. Somehow, Amikins and Veterus have continued on their way, deep in conversation that I vaguely feel like I should be listening to. But that will have to wait. I'm fine. Just wondering where the lavatory might be. Should be called the refresher.
Let's replace all space terms with Star Wars terms.
Right.
If they mention any travel of passage of time in space, we have to say parsecs.
Yeah. Parsecs.
Like, how the fuck long is a parsec?
I don't know.
What does it mean?
I've watched a lot of them where they say cycle. Oh, in 5 cycles, and I'm like, what the fuck is a cycle? Like,
does that mean you're
like a planet rotation?
Yeah.
Like, is that a day?
Like like literally no one knows what it means when Han Solo says he did the Kessel Run in like 7 parsecs. Shut the fuck up. No one knows what that means, Han. Fucking Han. What's a parsec, Han? Nobody knows.
I love how it almost makes it sound like a race as well. And then they're like, and that's just what I envisioned in my mind.
Because
like,
we see the Kessel Run in Solo. We see him do that thing.
Yeah, and I'm like,
that's what they're referring to.
Like, but you know that's not what they were referring to.
No,
because the idea of the Kessel Run didn't exist. It was just a thing that was said.
Whatever.
It's the worst part of Star Wars that they feel like they had to mine every single line of dialogue to make it something important within the universe. I hate Star Wars. It's the worst franchise ever made. Star Wars Rebels is clearly the peak of the franchise. And I accept all the hate mail I will get from this opinion. David Filoni did save the franchise.
He is kind of the Star Wars messiah.
He came from on high to save the franchise, and the Star Wars fanbase shot him down. Like...
Again, truly, like, Jesus. The savior that came and died for us so that we may have good Star Wars. He died as he lived, wearing a cowboy hat. I'm fine. Yeah, just wondering where the refresher might be. My voice is slightly louder than it should be, although Amicus must be louder. Because I can hear him even as Neferu guides me through the ship. We're moving rather fast. Of course. The Khemians developed a drive better than the one the parents lent us.
Oh, big flex. I allow myself to be pushed along until we reach a door that opens automatically, without any panels being touched.
We already know the parents suck. So
yeah, but they look cool. Well, the monitor looks cool.
Yeah, we don't even know what the parents look like.
Yeah.
They could just be boring.
They could be.
They could be women.
Oh, throw them out. Throw them out. We don't...
No, it's fine.
Get them out of here.
We respect women. Josh, we respect them. This area is the living quarters. I'm not sure where you'll be bunking, but we'll be sharing this toilet.
We move toward an even smaller door, one that does require the push of a panel.
Considering the journey is only about 12 hours, it should be somewhat tolerable, I think. Do you need anti-nausea medication?
Too late for that. Neferu makes as if to follow me into the refresher, probably wanting to help like last time. I'd rather he not see me like this a second time. I'm fine, I'll be right back. I quickly move into the little room, leaving a perturbed Neferu behind as I furiously stab at the panel inside the refresher until the door slides shut. I can just imagine, I stand over the toilet for several seconds, vaguely thinking to myself that it's hardly different from the ones on Adastra before what's in my stomach comes out.
Guess you can only do a toilet so many ways, huh?
No. I'm in the refresher for a little while, maybe about 10 minutes, embarrassed, and also grateful that I managed to not be sick in the corridor like my stomach wanted to be. I'm running my paws under the faucet, cleaning myself up before the stream of water suddenly stops. Excuse me, and an unfamiliar voice rings in my head, making me yelp out loud. So is this a normal water?
Not like a soap-infused water?
Not the stupid soap-infused water?
That you have so much problem
I don't
with.
like this. It's stupid. How are you supposed to wash the soap off if the water has soap in it?
Maybe it's
Tell me.
Maybe it's soap that you're fine to keep on your skin afterward.
I don't like it.
Like maybe you just let it on, and then you dry your hands so you're wiping the soap off with a towel anyway. The excess soap.
It would still. You do it.
What?
You get soapy water.
Okay.
Run your hands through it. and then dry off your hands with a towel.
Okay.
Right now, live and recording.
No, I'm good. I'm good out here.
Okay, that's fine. Apologies, a paw washing water limit has been reached. I stand there, staring at my own reflection in the mirror, deciding that what I'd heard came from within my head. But how? I feel myself start to panic just slightly before I realize that, like previous tech I've interacted with, it must have been my lingua. So I respond. Yes? Who is this? I get an immediate response in return. I am Sure. The state-sponsored AI of Khemia. Oh, yes. I know of you. I've studied... I trail off, reminding myself that this is an AI, and it does not care about what I've studied, or about anything at all. You have studied me? The AI asks, after a polite pause. This is very odd. Of course, it's odd that it's speaking directly into my lingua. Com was not able to do that, I don't think. But something else is even more strange about this AI, and I'm trying to put my finger on it. Yes, I did not expect you to speak through my lingua. It was a bit startling. Apologize, Skippy-chan. I was, converted to lingua only, use unless advised otherwise. This is to protect the privacy of all that I am speaking to. I feel as if I would remember that bit of information if I came across it in my studies. It implies that the Khemians have learned how to access and manipulate the lingua directly. While it is impressive, it also rekindles the feeling of fear.
Mm-hmm.
I know what Rekindle is.
Yeah?
It's fine. Rekindling is an amazing Yu-Gi-Oh card. Non-once per turn soul charge, but for fire-type monsters with 200 defense. It's very specific.
I thought you were gonna make a soul.
How dare you assume I would joke about the Dark Demon Blood franchise?
Dark Demon Elder Blood franchise.
How are we gonna put in Sekiro in there?
Fuck.
Dark Demon Sekiborn. Wait, no, Dark Demon Seki Ring. Wait.
Dark, because you have to have blood in there.
Yeah. Dark Demon Blood Ring of the Sekiro.
Or you could do Dark Demon Seki Blood Ring.
Do we say Elder? Dark Demon. Wait, Dark Elder Demon? The Elder? Wait, no, because it's Elden, not Elder.
Yeah, we don't need to put Elden in. We can put Ring in there.
Okay.
Dark Demon Seki Elder Ring. No, fuck.
We can get this. We can get this.
Dark Demon Seki. Dark Demon Seki Blood Ring?
Damn, this is hard. This is hard. Darian.
What, Josh?
Animal from the Muppets beat Elden Ring. What's your excuse?
Fuck up. Ah! I could do it. I just haven't played the game in a few months. That's all. I didn't stop for any reason other than I just started playing other things and stopped playing.
Okay, yeah.
That's it. I didn't get stuck on the game.
I didn't say you did. I just said, what's your excuse?
I'm telling you because I stopped playing.
There you go.
Okay.
That's the answer. It's okay. It's not an attack on you, Darian.
It feels like it because you said that to me a bunch. I know you're just quoting what the fucking tweet said.
Yeah, that's a good tweet.
Directing it at me.
Yeah, that's a good tweet, though.
You directed it at me since you fucking found the thing. You shithead.
Yeah. That was an ex-girlfriend of Alex Hirsch that tweeted that.
It's very good.
What else might be able to do if they can fully access the tiny piece of machinery embedded in my brain? That is a good question. Do we really know the extent of Khemia knowledge and power?
Nope.
Is it really possible to do such things alone without parental help? As I'm contemplating this, that's how I'm supposed to be pronouncing that, right?
Mm-hmm.
the main character of the movie Last Airbender.
Yep, that's the one. Ska and Katra.
Katara.
Katra and Katra.
Catch.
Katra's there.
Yeah. Like a sapient noticing a lull in the conversation. Are you finished? If not, I can provide you with water-free methods to sanitize your hands. Unfortunately, our water reserves are limited. No, I'm fine. Thank you. You are welcome, Skippy-chan, and it's a pleasure meeting you. You as well. I know what bothers me about this AI, aside from accessing my yes, without my consent or knowledge. With Calm, I never felt as if he was truly intelligent. I never felt as if he had thoughts or feelings as he communicated.
Wow, really dragging Calm, huh?
Right? I would say Calm is comparatively stupid. Wow!
You really going for his
Man,
nuts.
back on Adastra, Calm just sneezed.
You did, yeah. It cuts, you hear the computer, achoo.
the drum kind of like destabilizes a bit as it sneezes. And he's but he's simply a program that consumes information, analyzes, then outputs a sentence based on that information. This Khemian AI is something different, and I wonder how widespread it is on Khemia. The eerie feeling persists as I stare into the mirror, for some reason becomes suspicious of even my reflection, as if it is not mine. I look away and adjust my robes, trying to keep my emotions under control. Now is the time to become... Wait, now is not! Wow!
Be very different times.
Now is the time to become paranoid.
Trust no one. Set up defenses. Build the perimeter.
Now is not the time to be paranoid. I think it is always the time to be paranoid.
Are you always on go, Josh?
No, but I always just think someone could just run up and stab me, though.
It's true.
What's stopping that from happening within the world?
It's true. I think about that sometimes.
Yeah.
Not with you specifically. I don't think about running up and stabbing you. But like, if there's someone walking by me, I'm like, man, they could like walk behind me, and just pull out a knife and.
Yeah, when I'm walking in like a busy mall, someone could just pull out a knife and stab me as I'm walking, and I can turn around and they're just gone.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to tell. You wouldn't be able to know.
I'm dying now.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll, like, I don't know, order a smoothie.
Or something.
Right?
Yeah, no, I feel
What else is there to do? As I was taught during my diplomatic training, always be suspicious, but never paranoid. Are those different?
Yeah.
Are those different? We're not going to look that up.
Technically.
But after the recording, maybe.
Okay.
That only makes you appear more suspicious, and I have a feeling that being suspicious of mirrors would be categorized by most as paranoid, if not psychotic. With that in mind, I look into the mirror one last time to assess the state of my facial fur before tapping the panel and stepping out into the corridor. Oh.
There he is. Hello.
I had jumped, and now I quickly smoothed down my robe, a gesture that I feel looks inherently suspicious. Hello? I paused, trying to think of something to say, though I came up pathetically short.
There you go.
As I simply say what would be most normal in the situation. Did you need the refresher?
No, just checking to see if you are well. You looked shaken a few moments earlier.
As Nefidu continues, confirms the reason I thought he might be lingering here, I feel just a small flash of irritation. He's looking after me, which is kind and generous of him, as he has no reason to do so. Other than gathering intelligence, of course.
Of course.
But it makes me feel childish, and considering that it is the opposite of how I want to appear, I would rather he not do it. I adjust my expression to appear more serious, but also calm. A cool, emotionless look.
Cool.
I am fine. Thank you, Neferu. Please, do not worry for my well-being. I do not wish to be the reason for you neglecting your duties.
Ooh.
The look on Neferu's face is hard to describe. It's certainly not pleasant, and though he doesn't say anything, I'm taken aback, though I do my best to hold my own expression. After another moment of silence passes, and I begin to think over Khemian etiquette, wondering if I violated some type of social norm. Of course, Neferu would be understanding of such things, but considering that we are not on Adastra anymore, perhaps he is now less forgiving. Just as I begin to open my own mouth to ask what the issue is, Neferu finally speaks.
I see. Very well. I shall leave you to attend to your own matters then. Apologies for bruising your wolven pride. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why don't you just pour the rest of it in there? It's a really big cup. You could put the rest of it in there.
No.
Why? For what purpose?
So I can lean it in a direction?
There's plenty of room that you could put the rest of that little bit.
I like to have a lot of room for error.
Okay.
Is there a problem with this?
No.
Is there a problem with me not pouring the rest of the...
I was just curious.
Uh-huh.
It's fine. It's fine.
If you say so.
It's fine.
Neferu turns on his heel before briskly walking away. I stand there alone. The low hum of the ship's various moving parts, the only sound filling the heavy silence while I try to understand what had just happened. I had acted within diplomatic norms. Really, any interaction among diplomats is normal as long as only words are used, and you never state your true intentions.
That was supposed to be an interaction between friends, you dumb book nerd.
Yeah.
Scipio feels very Twilight Sparkle to me.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. I do like Skip more than I like Marco.
I do as well.
Yeah. I like Skippy-chan.
Way more tolerable.
Present as an aura of civility, even if your intentions are clearly malicious or even barbaric.
Barbaric? But hey, it's
this was one of the main issues of pre-Dresus at Astra. Apparently, Woven diplomats of the era routinely took swings at other siblings, and even amongst themselves when they become angry or offended. Despite this being over 10,000 years in the past, it is a reputation that we still cannot rid ourselves of. I suppose it is not helpful that our experimental attempts at a republic have resulted in brawls within the Senate in just the past year.
I
kind of love that.
Yeah, I kind of wish we brawled in our Senate house more.
Oh man,
it'd be great to see all these old people fight.
Fight.
It would motivate our older folk in power to remain more physically fit, so that they could be victorious on the Senate floor.
Right.
It's like, I see your argument, I really do, but I'm laying down the challenge card. Put 'em up, bitch.
And then they pull out a gun.
No. The Senate is still fists only. You can wear wraps, and there's nothing to say that, someone might not hide some nickels or something in them. But how you fix the Senate, how you get shit done. Everyone has the fight card. Everyone has one fight card.
You have one dual card.
You have one dual card you have one dual card to take into the Senate with you for each time the Senate is called to thing, right? So if someone you really don't like says something or whatever, you can walk over to their spot on the big tables, set it in front of them, and then walk back down to the bottom pit. And if they don't follow you, they are seen as weak. And so is whoever they represent.
No.
So for their honor and the honor of the people that they represent, they have to get up and walk down to the middle of the pulpit and fight. Just duke it, and there can be no murder.
Man, what's the point?
Because then you'd have to, we don't just have a revolving thing of senators.
Why? Humans are renewable.
I mean, we are, but we're not renewable. We're expendable. There's a difference. There's a lot of us. But
isn't that renewable? Because we can make more. So isn't that a renewable resource?
Technically, yes, but not at the rate that would be helpful. If people were dying off faster than they were being born and grown enough to be contributing members of society,
yeah,
it'd be kind of rough.
It is what it is.
I mean, we do that with war anyway, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't attempt that this was shown gleefully across the news channels of the other siblings. While I might admit that Wolven hubris has been our downfall throughout history, I still do not take kindly to being knocked down upon. Knocked down upon. Like I'm some type of savage. Savage oppress. Is that one of the dumbest Star Wars names
so
ever?
Stupid.
When I heard Savage oppress, I could not deal with that.
Oh, Irish Star Wars names so bad.
I can't.
A lot of them are just terrible.
I can't.
What's the name of the Jedi who vibes?
Jarl Poof.
Yeah,
Jarl Poof,
that's a good
the
one.
Jedi who vibes. He's also Jedi Shaggy. He's pretty good.
Shaggy's really
Shaggy is pretty good.
I like Shaggy, yeah. But lots of names are bad. I think Anakin's actually a good name.
That one's it's skirting the line.
Yeah, Anakin's good. Skywalker, really bad. Dumb, bad, self-important even. Anyway, because no one else at all has a last name like that.
No.
In the fucking franchise.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's fine. It's fine.
So wait. Was
yeah.
I guess Luke's aunt and uncle that he stayed with.
Yeah.
Might not have been biologically his aunt and uncle. I was gonna say, I mean, there were Skywalkers because he was still Luke Skywalker. He didn't go by a different name, but I guess the
wasn't he told that his last name was Skywalker?
That's what I'm saying now. Yeah, I'm processing this as I'm speaking it.
Yeah,
it's really kind of showing just my brain.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll do a full watch along for Star Wars at some point.
I don't know if I want to do that.
We have our own culture, our own language, our own universities, from which we take bricks and smash in the skulls of the elite, who suck the cocks of all of those above them while raping the rest of beneath them. Okay. And I feel that despite my admiration for Khemia as a whole, they have their own issues with hubris. Neferu is a clear example of that. Wolven pride. The hackles along my shoulders begin to raise, and I work to contain myself. What are the odds of... What an odd and frankly childish thing to say. I suppose it was sensitive of me to act in such a manner towards someone who so recently called me a friend, but his reaction was oddly intense and irritating. What I then realize is that part of my mission is to gather intelligence from Neferu and even pursue, a more intimate relationship with him. At least it is apparent to be moving in such a direction. But considering what just happened, not even 1 hour into my mission, and I am already failing. Let's go!
Thanks, Skip.
I stand there for a while in silence, wavering as on the edge of my seat on the cliff before gritting my teeth and clenching my paws into fists.
Yeah.
Okay. No, none of this. Either I will succeed or I will fail, but in both cases I will continue on and serve the Empire, all for the greater good of Adastra. So, pushing through the guilt and embarrassment and blinking past the blur of moisture in my eyes, I set off aimlessly, unsure of where to go, but just wanting to move. As I am walking quickly through the corridor, I happen to glance out the window, having forgotten about the nauseatingly?
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go. What a jump. From completely wrong to super right. That was very good. No building blocks in between. You just got it wrong and then got it right.
Right. Don't worry, it's all a joke, guys. I'm amazing at reading. Amazing. Bending light and feel my stomach lurch instantly. I'm still feeling motivated by my epiphany and self-determination. I tell myself in a low, stern voice. No. I force myself to continue looking while I walk, demanding my stomach to settle. No matter how insistent I am, however, it doesn't appear that I have gained voluntary control over the mechanisms that dictated nausea in my body. Already irritated by my earlier failings, I force myself to continue staring, feeling as if I am punishing myself for being unable to handle the view. It's similar to when I experienced insomnia. That's that word. While I was first away from home at university.
A bit of a crunchy S on that, but whatever.
Did I?
You said insomnia, like with a Z, but...
Wait, is that not how it's pronounced?
Insomnia with an S.
Oh.
Any glasses, Josh?
No, but I've always heard it insomnia.
Insomnia.
Insomnia?
Insomnia. It's
Insomnia.
An S. I mean, if you run it together, insomnia, sure, but you're giving it a little bit more of a Z sound instead of a S.
Well, aren't the Z's cool? Aren't they radical?
They're supposed to be, but that doesn't mean that they are.
Well, they are today.
Okay, they can be. We'll let them.
It was disturbingly satisfying to tell one's own body that it was its own fault for being so tired through the day's classes, and that maybe it should sleep next time. I do the same now, mentally sneering at my roiling stomach for being so weak that it can't handle. My meandering thoughts are brought to a sudden and rude end as my feet catch something on the floor and my paws flail out for something to grab. Amazing. I yelp loudly before landing heavily on my side, my paw pads slapping the smooth, hard floor to keep them from falling further. Okay. Well, I think we'll end the part here.
Wow, we didn't even make it through the scene.
I know. I'm like, can't we get through this background? No.
Oops.
We're
sorry.
Guys, it be what it be. So we will see you around.